Has surrounded mental illness and discouraged people from getting help. Whereas public education and civic activities can encourage mental health and help improve the lives of individuals and families affected by mental illness. Now, therefore, it be it resolved, I, Jasiel Correia II, Mayor of the City of Fall River, do hereby proclaim October 2nd through October 8th, 2016 as Mental Illness Awareness Week in the City of Fall River to increase public awareness, public understanding of the importance of mental health and to promote identification, treatment, and mental illness awareness. So that is the official proclamation. It will go on the official record of the City of Fall River, and this will be Mental Health Awareness Week. So I'm going to present that to Brenda.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. And I think one of the most important points in that statement in the proclamation is the breaking down of stigma. Stigma is so important to combat. The only way you combat stigma and break it down, whether it's a whole host of issues, but specifically around mental illness today, is to make sure that people are educated on the issue, that people are educated on the effects and the availability of treatment at places like Corrigan. And together we can affect that stigma by breaking it down, by educating people in the community. And that's really, really important. People should never be afraid to ask for help or to get help. And that's really the message that I want to bring to you today, and the message in the proclamation. So thank you so much for being here tonight, and thank you for having this vigil.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And duty calls, as you can imagine, it's a busy month, so we've got another event after this. So thank you so much.
Thank you for coming.
Thank you.
We appreciate you. Why do we care? People living with mental illness are our neighbors. They are members of our congregation. They are members of our families. They are everywhere in our country. If we ignore their crisis for help, we will continue to participate in the anguish from which the cries will need help. A problem of magnitude will not go away. Because it will not go away, and because of our spiritual commitment, we are compelled to take action. 1 in 4 Americans will experience a serious mental disorder in his lifetime. Major depression, bipolar disorder, schizophrenia, and severe anxiety disorder. Mental illness are no faults. Biological-based brain disorders which causes disturbance of thinking, feeling, and relating. Persons living with these disorders deserve the dignity, the mental treatment, and the wide range of supportive services from the mental health care providers in care of our congregation. Throughout, the majority of individuals living with mental illness can successfully be treated. The stigma, misinformation continues to be barriers for our treatment. 1/3 of homeless are mentally ill. 90% of people who die from suicide have a diagnosis of a serious mental illness. There are more people with seriously mentally ill in our jails, in prisons, in our state mental institutions. Although many people today understand that mental illness is a medical condition, individuals and families affected by mental illness are still often subject to stigma and discrimination. We here tonight, and everyone join NAMI in shining the light on mental illness and replacing stigma for hope. And that's why we're here tonight. We're to replace the stigma for hope, and we shine the light. Okay, so what we do each year is we have a time when we remember people that we know in the community that have had a mental illness and is no longer with us. And then we don't say their last name, we just say their first name. And the first one I can say is my own family member. His name is John. And then we have Kenny. And then we have Jeffrey. And then we have Steve. We have Dave. We have Wes. We have Amanda. We have Leanne. We have Larry. We have Arthur. And we also have Frank. And for them, we'll have a small silent prayer, because I know they're with me tonight. Okay, as part of NAMI, what we do is we give the hero in the fight against mental illness. These awards is something that NAMI Massachusetts did one time. And it was to bring out people that work in our community and they do all tirelessly deeds, helping people in our community, giving all kinds of their time, trying to do and help people with mental illness. And it's called Hero in the Fight Against Mental Illness. So I'm going to have Augie say the person's name and give a little bio so that we can give the person the award. So it's Mental Illness in the Fight Against Mental Illness Award.
The first award will go to the Emergency Services Department, Crisis Department. And during the first year, despite impending changes, the Emergency Service Program has continued to be a cornerstone of mental health services to the greater Fall River area. As a long-established provider in the community, the ESP team is often the first point of contact for a person or their family member dealing with a mental health or substance abuse problem. In addition to providing evaluations at the center and in 2 local emergency departments, the team outreaches to children and families in their homes and to other agencies in the community in order to serve the people in the most natural setting possible. As the community continues to struggle with the ongoing epidemic and lack of available outpatient resources, the accessibility of the ESP team has provided much-needed relief. Feedback from consumers has noted that the team often goes above and beyond the formal crisis evaluation process to advocate for the needed linkages and supports for the people they serve. Consumers also report the positive experience of working with team members that they have gotten to know over the years and knowing that there is a place and persons that are available for support even in the most trying of times. So Brenda and I would like to present this certificate of recognition. The certificate of recognition and appreciation is presented to Dr. John C. Corrigan Emergency Services for outstanding commitment and tremendous service and dedication to helping people with mental illness. NAMI Bristol County Heroes in the Fight Award celebrating dignity, courage, hope, and recovery of people with severe and persistent with mental illness. October 3rd, 2016.
Let's give a big hand and applause.
For the crisis team, it has been an honor and a privilege to work here all these years. We love what we do. That's why we do it. I'm going to shake Ryan's hand too. And I really appreciate this honor.
Let's all stand together. Good job, everyone.
Thank you, Brenda.
You're welcome.
Next award goes to Jessica Kryla. Jessica is an 18-year-old who enrolled in DMH CBFS this summer. Despite challenges over the years, Jessica has continued to work hard and is currently about to complete high school with the goal to become an occupational therapist. In addition to school and focusing on her own treatment goals, Jessica volunteers every weekend at a therapeutic equestrian farm. Jessica expresses how being able to help others gives her a sense of pride and accomplishment, and that is essential to her own recovery journey. She has a great sense of humor and is willing and is able to work through the life difficulties with a positive focus on what she is able to achieve. So on behalf of NAMI of Bristol County, we present you with a certificate of recognition. The certificate of recognition and appreciation is presented to Jessica Kryla for your outstanding commitment and dedication in helping others, peers with mental illness. NAMI Bristol County's Hero in the Fight Award, celebrating dignity, courage, hope, and recovery of people with severe and persistent mental illness. Brenda Venice, October 3rd, 2016. Thank you.
Thank you, everybody, for this lovely award. I'm just wondering, just come out here today and just be myself. And I love helping people with mental illness. I always have, and I fight with my own mental illness. But it's a journey, and we can get through it all together.
Good luck. And also, I want to thank our director, Frank Riley. Let's give him a big hand of applause. This is his first year, right, at the Candlelight Vision. Would you like to say a few words? No, he wants me to say a little. And we have Carol Fiola. Thank you for coming, Carol. Would you like to say a few words?
Just as a state representative, I couldn't be more proud to not only represent Corrigan and Brenda and Augie, but to acknowledge the great work that you do as champions for those that need that kind of advocacy. And I know how strong you work on behalf of everyone with mental illness, and that's why I'm here again, because I know what it means to this community and the hard work that you and everyone here does for the cause. So I'm here with you, Brenda.
I thank you very much, but you know, it's a team. It's not just Augie and I, it's the whole team that we work together to get things done. We have a lot of board members here tonight. Raise your hand for our board members. Give them a good hand. It wouldn't be if it wasn't for the people to help me, I wouldn't be able to do it. Yes, I have the passion, I have the drive, but I need someone behind me, and I have people behind me to do it. So whether it's, and we also have the Corrigan Site Board here. We have a few members. So raise your hand, the Corrigan Site Board members. So I want to thank you for, and it's not raining. Isn't that great? And Lynn, a great friend. She was here at one time, and then she's now in New Bedford. So let's go inside and have our refreshments. And we have Dr. Bosch's, who's our psychiatrist, who also does the research. A lot of people don't know we have a research department here. We do. He's also in our crisis. He's also with our med clinic. And Paul Santos. Where's Paul? Oh, yeah. Very quiet guy. He's there, though. He's helping out. So let's go in and have refreshments because we had to speed it up because the mayor had to leave. And I can't get over it. This is the first time that we've actually had Mental Illness Awareness Week that the city of Fall River has proclaimed. I did try to get the city hall in green. I did try. It was only a hairline, almost. They said they were going to do it, but I got a call today, and they're going to make it pink. But that's all right. I understand. And I did try for the Herald News. Fortunately, that green ribbon ain't on there yet, but it will. Oh, it was? Oh, well, because I called it like 3 or 4 times. Persistence. Yeah, very persistent. So I wanted to get the word out that mental illness, and I wanted to get it out that it's Awareness Week, and I wanted to get it out, get treatment, and that you can get cured, and I wanted to get it out that, this is a team effort. And we got good people here. And if anyone needs any help, this is where we come. Okay, so we'll do our parade and have good refreshments. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
I'm coming too.
Good job. Go ahead, Peter. Finish all of this.